is there anything that you've seen that's sort of a trend that companies are doing at these shows that is a huge turnoff to potential customers, and that we can sort of categorize and say, right now, stop doing this?
Yeah, 90% of them. It's terrible. It's disgusting. And it's been the same ever since day one. 90% of them sit in the booth on their cell phones. They're trying to avert a glance as much as the customer. So that's number one, is the people in the booth. I understand fear of rejection. I understand that. You can have the most happy animated person, and then you put them in a booth and they're scared stiff because they don't want the customer to think they're trying to sell them something. Okay, but we can't all hire perfect. We can't all be perfect people. So the overall booth, the theme, if we have one, the talking points, they have to do as much for me to overcome my fear of rejection as they do for the guy walking by to overcome his fear of being sold something. You see? So I'm glad you brought that up. You have to think of your booth as a safe place, a fun place for me, for the guy in the booth, so that I want to interact. I'm so happy about it. I want to talk to the people. Okay, so the worst thing is walking by booths with stuff in them, okay, and et cetera, et cetera. And obviously with people sitting there on their phones or eating lunch in the booth or something like that. You want to avoid that, okay? The best thing. So let me tell you the in-between thing. Okay, here's how people have tried to solve this for years with some success. The in-between thing is a activity. So it might be a wheel that we spin. A lot of people are even afraid to do that, you know, or putting, a little putting competition, or, which I think is way, way, way better than any of those, would be a basketball shoot or a skee bowl thing, you know, things that we might think are kind of rinky dink, but they're fun and they'll attract people. So last year in Louisville, our theme was racing. And so I set up 2 slot car tracks. I grew up as a kid with slot cars, absolutely love them. And so I wanted to relive that experience. So I set up 2 slot car tracks in the booth, and then everybody, which I hated, it wasn't my idea, everybody had to dress up like Mario, who I know nothing about. That's after my time. I had to wear some stupid costume, which I do not like stuff like that.
Which one were you? Who were you?
Who? Probably Luigi, probably, whoever that is.
Do you remember what color you were?
Red, I think.
Then you're Mario.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. See, I don't know. I hate that stuff. But it gives you something to sort of hide behind, you know, to be a character, play a character. I thought, oh, you know, people grew up with slot cars, they'll want to come in and race them. The truth is, not many people cared about actually racing them. They wanted to look at it. They wanted to talk about their childhood, which was great for me. And it totally took the edge off of that we're a menu pricing company. So it was really effective. And then, of course, we had 3 or 4 people in the booth who again were very, very jovial. And one of the ladies was our actual salesperson. So if somebody wanted to go through a demo or something, she could do that. The whole idea was, it just made it easy, fun, and we won best booth at the show, which is just simply because of creativity.